Welcome to AVP, Asia's Voice of Pickleball. Today, we're in a slightly different setting. We want to thank PXP as our venue sponsor today. And today I have Rex Ties all the way from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep.
Here to PXP. All right.
Thank you for having me.
Today, in this episode, we're going to go into Rex's origin story, what's it like playing at the top, his role in growing the game, and future plans. So Rex, let's start at the beginning.
Yes.
All right. How did pickleball enter your life? I heard you played a lot of golf before that, right?
Yeah, I played a lot of golf ever since I was 2 years old. My dad just saw me one day in the backyard swinging a stick for no reason, and he put me in golf. And during COVID time, I found the switch over to pickleball because my dad was playing. And I mean, like, it's mind-blowing. It's so fun. I was like, golf is so boring now. So I'm just going to keep playing pickleball. So I think during COVID time, I switched to pickleball. I'm like, this is what I want to do full time. Like, I love this so much.
Okay, no turning back.
No.
When's the last time you swung a club?
Not too long ago, actually. I don't play competitively anymore. So I think I just play like a regular, like casual, like 9 holes of golf with just my friends, but nothing too crazy. Just so I remember how to hit the ball, you know?
Okay. And when did you and your family realize this pickleball thing is not just a hobby?
Wow, it's been crazy. I mean, I think ever since we started, my dad had that vision in me. Like, I think I just want to give first shout out to my dad. I mean, if it weren't for my dad, I wouldn't be here today at the point where I am. But I think the end of last year, after the first junior PPA finals, I had lots of good results and met a lot of good people and a lot of good juniors, and I got really good. And just, I think that's when we figured out, like, this is what I want to do because I love the sport so much, and I'm just here for the growth and especially for the juniors. So I think with that in mind, I'm just ready to take it to the next level and just like go everywhere and just meet all these kids.
So what is it about pickleball that gets you excited?
I think the fact that you can pick up a paddle from that's like $20 and a ball that's maybe like maximum $3 and go out and go to a random public court and play with your friends makes it so fun. And especially at the level where you're good, but especially all of the juniors too. Like, there's so many good kids in the U.S. and in Asia that I've met, and we just have so much fun playing together. This is just what I want to do. I mean, like, if I'm having fun with my friends and I'm doing something that I love, I'm like, why not just keep doing it, you know?
Yeah. Can you tell us about your dad's background and kind of how did he help you in your journey?
What of my dad's background?
Yeah.
If I want to be honest, I don't really know much, but all I know is that he supported me ever since I was just a baby. Like, especially in golf, he's pushed so much, traveled to tournaments everywhere with me, and he's definitely been like the main part of my success. I wouldn't be here without him today. So thank you to my dad, who's also here right now. I think
Shout out to Ricky.
but just everything props to my dad. He travels with me everywhere. He finds all my partners, my sponsors, and everything. So if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here where I am today. So thank you to my dad.
Awesome. That's so sweet. What best son ever.
Trying to be.
Was there a defining point early in your career that you felt like you can perform at a high level in pickleball?
I think ever since I started playing pickleball, I thought I could perform at a high level.
Yeah.
Because for me, naturally, as a kid, I want to be the best at what I am, especially like my friends.
Are you like hyper competitive?
I'm pretty competitive.
Like, do you play board games with your family and like you hunt to dominate?
I play ball games with my friends, my brothers, and as like a kid, like I want to be the best at everything.
Yeah.
And even if I don't, even if I'm not the best, I want to be good at it. So for pickleball, I naturally came out pretty good, and everyone says like you have a lot of potential. So I think just from that point on, I've just been motivated to start getting better and become the best version of myself, not just in pickleball, but in life too.
And how do you deal? I mean, you say that you're very motivated to win, you want to be the best, but how do you deal with like bad losses?
Bad losses.
Tough days.
Yeah. So about the bad loss, I remember my first ever tournament as a kid in 3.5, and I played one who is now one of my partners now, who's also a junior, but I was up maybe like 10-2 and I lost 15, like 15-11 or something. And I started crying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I hate losing. I never want to lose again. But now that with my experience of playing in the juniors, especially, and the pro division, that in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if you lose now when people are still going to be supporting you no matter what, regardless you win or lose. So the biggest thing I've learned is just to forget it. Like, the past is in the past. Like, the only thing you do is just like look forward to your next match or your next point.
And when it comes to losing a match, like, would you rather like lose 11-1 or like 10-11, like close or like blowout? Which is more painful?
I think they're both equally painful depending on how the loss happened. Like, if I play a great game against a great player and I lose 11-10, I'm happy with that loss because I played my best and I'm just glad that I was able to get on the court with them. But if I lose 11-1 to a great player, I'm like, there's nothing I could do. I played my best. But I think it's whether how you played. Like, if I played really bad and I wasn't playing the way I wanted to play at all, I would be super upset. But I think it's like how you see it. Like, if you play someone good and you lose and you're okay with losing, that's fine. But if you play with someone who's, I guess, not as good, but you know you can beat them and you lose, and that's more frustrating.
Okay. So you're obviously so busy on tour.
Yeah.
Could you just tell our fans, like, how do you deal with like the academic side of things while you travel?
So for me in school, I have to make sure I get all my schoolwork done first before I play any pickleball because school is basically the top priority for me. And I'm only taking like 2 classes right now to make sure I don't overwork myself so I don't like overlap pickleball and school. So just make sure I get all my schoolwork done first before I start any playing pickleball or practice.
And so your athletic and academic journey are both quite intense.
Yeah.
How do you manage balancing both without burning out?
So a lot of people ask me that actually. Like, how can I burn out as something that I love doing so much? And especially for my dad, who doesn't put any pressure on me to win, I'm just here to have fun and get better. So the fact that I'm able to balance it out at such a young age is pretty impressive, in my opinion. But I think just making sure you get all the important stuff done first before you have any fun.
How many years ago did you start playing pickleball? 10 years old? Or were you younger?
I think I started around 10 or 11 years old, I would say.
So if you could turn back time to 10-year-old Rex,
right?
What advice would you give yourself going into pickleball?
Okay. There's so much I would want to tell him, but the biggest thing is just don't compare yourselves to other people, first off, because the thief of joy is comparison.
Yeah.
But I think another main thing I do is tell them just like listen to your parents because, I mean, it's my dad. Like, your dad and your parents.
Who knows you better than your parents and
exactly. So like your parents are only there to support you. That's what my dad tells me like every single day. So the biggest thing I would tell him is just listen to your parents. Like, he knows what's best for you. Don't ignore him and like rebel against him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna have a break right now, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about you performing at the top. Thanks, Rex.
We have to thank My Pickleball, Malaysia's #1 pickleball store, for sponsoring our episode today. If pickleball is your game, this is your go-to store. Why? Because My Pickleball is the OG of all things pickleball in Malaysia. They offer the widest range of pickleball brands and gear in Malaysia, with over 400 demo paddles to try before you buy. Do you know that they even have an on-site court to test your shots and the friendliest expert staff who actually play the game to give you all the recommendations you need? Visit My Pickleball HQ at the Strand, Kota Damansara today, or one of their 3 other branches. Or shop online at www.mypickleball.my from the comfort of your home.
Okay, so we're going to talk about playing at the top, about competing at 5.0, mental toughness, and international experience. So we get into it. You're ranked #1 in junior PPA singles.
I am.
That's correct, yeah. In singles, doubles, and mixed doubles.
That is
dominating all those categories, okay? So what does a typical training week look for you on season?
Okay. So for me, when I'm back at home and I actually get to train, not right now because I'm like traveling everywhere all across like this Asia tour. But when I'm back home, normally I wake up in the morning and probably just like eat a light breakfast. And normally my dad likes to like set up a lot of drilling sessions for me. Like if you want to be really good, you have to drill a lot more than play. So drill 70% of the time and play 30% of the time.
Okay.
So throughout the week, I think I'm drilling maybe like 3 hours a day, like every single day when I'm back in-house.
Do you have a private court? Is it a center? How's that work?
I have a court in my backyard that I do drill at, but I hate drilling by myself. Like, I have a ball machine. I think I've only used it 2 times in my entire life.
What brand is it?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I haven't used it.
They just sent it to you for free.
I just haven't used it in so long. But I always tend to drill with like the people in like my local area to get better, and just a lot more drilling than playing.
Okay. This question popped into my mind. Like, are all the pros like mostly quite friendly with each other? Like, are there cliques? Are they like, and when you call them up and they're nearby, they're like they'll come over to your house and play? Or
I think,
or some people are they really like at the top? They're like, sorry man, like you know my level.
I think in general everyone is cliquey in pickleball. Like especially like in the areas, like if I go to a different state in like California or something,
you're more welcomed.
Yeah, I'm welcome because I'm like a foreigner basically. Like I'm not from there, so I get invited to all the sessions. But there could be like some ongoing politics of like, hey, this club doesn't like this club, so I'm like, hey, let's play at this club. It's like, no, we don't like that club. Play here. So there's a lot of politics and everything, and even with the pros too.
Yeah.
Like some of the pros don't like each other.
Yeah.
And some of the pros like play a lot with each other. But again, like I'm like the foreigner in the group. Like I'm the guest, so I get invited to almost like all of the groups. So I get to play with a lot of the pros.
Okay. So could you tell us a few pros who are actually really, really friendly in person?
Okay. I think all the pros are nice. I don't want to say anything bad about anybody.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, like, I've had great experience with, like, Roscoe Bellamy. Like, he's let me stay over at his house and meet with his family and his dad.
Oh, that's nice.
Roscoe's a really good guy. DJ Young's a really good guy, too. Really nice. I was on his podcast, too. And just Gabe Joseph. I mean, I think a lot of the pros are really nice. They've done a good job of, like, making sure that, like, they talk to their fans and they don't ignore them. They make them feel seen. So I think all the pros are really nice. I don't really have any bad experiences with any top players.
Okay, that's nice. It's nice to hear that. But like, then within the junior scene, is there like your arch rival or things like that?
I don't know. I mean, for me, this is my perspective.
Yeah.
All the junior kids will always have beef with each other.
Yeah.
Like on the court when they're playing matches. Like when it gets really intense, like they'll yell at each other, they'll celebrate, they'll scream. But I mean, we're all kids. Like 1 hour after the match, you'll see us all at dinner hanging out and just talking smack about each other. But it's all love, you know? So I don't think for me, from my perspective, I have any rival. Like I have to beat this person. Like I view everybody as an equal. Like they're all my friend and they're all competitor.
Yeah.
And like, even though we're competitors on the court, we're still friends off the court. So I think that's what really matters.
Yeah, that's nice that you don't bring the beef off the court.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's all friends after. All right. Could you tell us about what has been like your toughest match and how did you overcome that?
I've had lots and lots of tough matches in my experience of playing, but in terms of like overcoming them, like when I lose those tough matches, like you can only learn from your losses. If you win, it's hard to learn much from your win because like, oh, I played so well, there's nothing I need to learn.
Yeah.
But when you lose, if you go back in your footage and you watch it, you can see like, oh, I missed a lot of backhand drops. I need to practice my backhand drop. So
do you do a lot of video footage?
Not as much I'd like to. I remember a lot of the like games I played. Like, so when I watch the footage back, like I already know what I did wrong, so I just need to practice that. Yeah. But in terms of, like patterns and like decision making, I still need to work on that.
All right. I think our fans would really appreciate like finding out more about the PPA.
Yeah.
So coming from, PPA, like how do you feel things are run there? Like, does anything need improving? How does it compare to, recently we had PPA Asia, our first one in Malaysia, which you did compete. Could you just give us insight on that?
Okay. So I think in the PPA in the U.S., they do overall a pretty good job, especially for the juniors, because I guess we have like a little bit of priority like right under the pros, because obviously the pros in like any of the division, especially like in Asia or the U.S., like they have top priority. They need to take care of these people. And then like next they have the juniors, and next they have the amateur players. But I think the biggest problem with the PPA is probably like for any like organizations like is the referees. Like people still argue so much about line calls.
Yeah.
They get really mad about that. Like, oh, like the ref didn't see it. Like, I can't believe he made that call, blah, blah, blah. But I guess, I mean, that will come with time. Like that's not the PPA's fault. They need to like work on that. And then I think also,
So just to add in on that, like, so context, like what is the typical setup for line calls?
so okay, so if you have a ref at your match,
Yeah.
the ref will stand there. They will be calling the score like they do in Asia.
Yeah.
But in the U.S., you make your own line calls, and if you don't agree with their line call, you can challenge the ref. But if the ref doesn't see it like 100% clearly, they don't overrule it.
challenge. Okay.
They only overrule it if they like completely saw it. But the problem here in Asia, like people in the U.S., I'm like, oh, the ref is blind. You let that person hook me. But in the Asia, there's like, okay, the refs will make the calls. And then people get mad about the refs. It's like, how can you call that? Like he thought it was in, and the ref called it out. And I mean, I think that'll just come with time when there's more like better technology in pickleball, like there will be in tennis, like the instant replays.
Yeah.
But I
Like
think
a VAR system with the cameras,
I think
slow
that's
motion.
one of the biggest problems with the PPA now.
I think I echo that. Like in Asia, we have a very similar problem.
Mhm.
As it's called receiver's call. I think that's the term where you gotta, for context for our fans, basically the receiver gets the right to say if it's in or out. You can challenge it, of course, but yes, like if the referee they're not 100% sure, they're usually not going to overturn it. For us, I think till you get to maybe semifinals, then there's like some linesman.
Yeah.
Is that the same in the States?
In the States, they don't really have the greatest like line call challenges because mostly they rely on the player's integrity to make the right call.
Yeah.
But they only ever have video replays for center court. And think about that. If you go to like a 20 court facility and only one court you get accurate like line challenges, and that's not very good.
And how many challenges can you do?
You get one free challenge in the pros, but in the amateur division, you get like unlimited challenges, but you don't get like a video replay.
But wouldn't that slow things down if you keep challenging?
If you have to keep challenging against your opponent, I think something is wrong with either your eyes or the opponent's eyes.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be able to have to challenge that much.
When you challenge, how long does it take before they're going to give you a verdict?
On the video replay?
Yeah.
The video replay takes about like 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes. Not that long.
Okay. All right.
But in the pro, you get 2 challenges or 1 free challenge. And every time you challenge...
What does 1 free challenge mean?
1 free challenge is you can challenge, and if you're wrong, then no penalization. But if you, after the 1 free challenge, if you challenge
And
another
you're
call and you're wrong,
no
then you get penalized.
Penalize a point?
Penalize a point.
Whoa. So
Yeah.
high stakes.
So that's why people...
You have to be so sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
But if you have no more free challenges and you challenge and you're right, then you just get the right call back. You don't get a challenge back. It's just like they just overturn the call.
Okay. All right. Okay, got it. But what if like you serve and it's in, but it was called out? So obviously like the receiver didn't bother to take it because thought it's out. Do you just replay the serve?
In that... Oh, wait. I'm trying to remember, actually.
Yeah.
But when you get the video replay, they call it out. It's like you thought it was in. They do you challenge and the ball was in, then you get the point.
Oh.
Because they stopped the rally and the point was still playing, and then they lost the point. And that makes much... But like, if there's like a not like a foot fault. If there's a like it's a let, it's a redo. If there's a hindrance, it's a redo.
Yeah.
But if you like make an out call, then it's like that... Like, it should have been my point. Then you get the point. And if not, then you just go on it like side out.
Okay, got it. So yeah, building more on PPA, could you tell us about your experience at PPA Asia and how does it kind of stack up to how it's done in the U.S.?
I think everything they've done so far is pretty similar. I mean, they have like the refs, they have the players, they have the center court, the grandstand. So I think overall, for the first time, they did a pretty good job. But the only problem that in Asia, it's so hot.
Yeah.
And there's like, at the location that they had, it was like so hot. There was like not many places to get AC. But I mean, that's not really a big problem. I think you just got to deal with that. But the wait times were pretty long, unfortunately. But that they do that in the U.S. too because they have so many players and not enough courts. So it's just the wait times. But again, for the first tournament, I think they did a really good job. And all they can do now is just improve and keep getting better and better.
Yeah. For the next one in October, I think they've got a lot of feedback from the pros, from the amateurs, that everyone who's joined. So I think they're working on improving it.
Yeah.
You're definitely coming back for that one?
Which one?
PPA Asia Malaysia. It's in October.
I don't know
You've got
yet.
pretty busy schedule,
I
right?
think the viewers just have to wait and see if I'll be there.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
Come down and see. So I know you're a junior champ, but you also compete with the adults.
Yes.
You join those categories, right? Or is that just like kind of more social?
I play the adult category sometimes when I have like good partners and I feel like, hey, we can win this tournament. We can do really good.
Okay.
But normally I stick to playing a lot of the juniors.
Okay.
Since I realized that like I'm only 15 years old and the cap in the U.S. is 16. Like I only have one more year left to play juniors. So might as well play juniors now because I can play pro anytime I want to.
Yeah.
And I could win, I could lose, doesn't matter, but I can only play juniors up until I'm 16 and then I'm done with that. So that's what I try to do.
Do you feel when you compete against the adults, like do they have any physical advantage against you in pickleball or is it kind of even out?
I think obviously adults will have advantages over kids, especially like in power, I guess. But I think pickleball is like one of the only sports where you could see like someone like Hayden Patchkin, who's like 18 years old, beating Ben Johns, who's #1 in the world, or a 12-year-old kid beating up on a 30-year-old guy in the amateur division. I think if they had that in any other sport like tennis, any adult would beat any kid. But pickleball, I think it's a lot more even playing field.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot more finesse, like touch and strategy.
What are some of the lessons that you've gotten from playing against adults to help your junior game?
Okay. So the biggest thing I've learned against playing as adults is that, I mean, the adults, a majority of the time, they just want to see you succeed. But also, they don't like losing to kids.
Yeah.
So sometimes they will get a little bit mad sometimes about where they lost. You're like, oh, he's just a kid. Like, if I play, like, if you played me, right?
Yeah.
If I was, like, not the #1 junior, then it would look bad on you if you beat me, and it would look bad on you if I beat you, too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. But I think the biggest thing against playing adults is that the adults are a lot more mature than the younger kids. So the fact that they're much more composed and some of the kids, like, I'm not going to say, but sometimes like the kids have like temper tantrums and that is a big no-no because I used to do that. And I'm like, wow, I look so dumb doing that. So no temper tantrums for everybody.
So like you cringe about back when you had temper tantrums?
Yeah, I'm just like.
How do you get over that?
Experience. And again, your parents will have to like discipline you on like not throwing paddles and breaking equipment. So obviously, if I threw a paddle, my dad would yell at me, which is justified. Like I shouldn't be throwing paddles like when I'm losing. So I think it comes with experience and like growing older and being more mature. I think it just takes time, you know? So there's no kid that's going to be like not mad after losing, you know?
Yeah. And I think you made a good point, like about how different people play together and they kind of like worried about losing, which brings me on to my next question is you've been really vocal about the DUPR algorithm change. I've seen comments you've left on certain posts. So can you tell our fans about what do you really think about this change?
Okay, so nothing against DUPR. I think the update was like, they made a smart decision because like it makes sense to like, if you lost to Ben Johns, like if I lost to Ben Johns 13-11 the third game and I go down, that sounds really dumb, right? Why is my DUPR going down? But it makes sense when it goes up. But the other problem is like when you win, your DUPR goes down, which doesn't make that much sense. It does in a way, but it just makes people like a lot more like mad because in tennis, you don't see people like winning and going down. Like I got first place in the 18 under boys division at DJoy, and they logged on to DUPR, and every single match I won, I went down.
Okay.
Every single match.
You were supposedly expected to like completely dominate.
I was expected, but like in Asia, the reliability scores of the juniors are really low because they don't have many like DUPR rated tournaments out here. And that's why if I don't like 11-0, 11-0 them, then my DUPR is not going to go up and it's just keep it down. So I see the vision, but I think it's just a matter part on the players to like take it better. But also I think DUPR might need to change its algorithm a little bit. But I like the concept.
I guess it's a big idea implementation that kind of is an umbrella rule for every level. How do you feel it affects the top level pros versus like the rec players? Because obviously at the rec players, like I'm playing like an open session, maybe I've got a female partner, maybe my partner, is an 80-year-old, for example. How do you feel that affects the different levels?
Okay, for me, I've never really cared about DUPR that much. Like, my DUPR could say I'm a 3.0, but as long as I know I'm not a 3.0, then it doesn't matter at all. But some people will be like sensitive to like, there's no way my DUPR is this low. Like it should be higher. Like if you get mad over your DUPR rating because it doesn't find who you are, then I don't think you really know who you are. Your life is so much more important outside of a DUPR rating. Like
that's the point.
You could be like so mad over a 3.0 rating, but I'm a 3.2. I'm like, there's no easy way to say this is like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So here in Malaysia, people value, a large group of people value their DUPR rating so high. It's like a badge of honor.
Right,
They think like, oh man, I'm this level, like I'm great, And then I feel pickleball should be so inclusive. That's how it starts. Everyone can play, anyone can play together. But then there's these little splinters of group. They're like, oh, I'm above a 3.5. Like, I'm not going to really play with
I know.
But that's not what pickleball's about.
Exactly.
Right?
Like pickleball is here to make friends and make new connections. Like I think pickleball has to be one of the most like inclusive sports of all time because like anybody can pick it up. But when people like get to that level and they're just like, oh, I'm too good. I'm not going to play with someone who's a lower DUPR. Like that's just like their ego like crushing over them. It was like, I'm better. I'm not gonna, there's always a bigger fish out there. Like, that's why for me, I remember when I went to the public courts when I started, people, they would see me put my paddle up, and literally when I'm right there, they would come up, take their paddle out, and go to a different group. Like, it was heartbreaking.
Why?
Because they don't want to play with a kid.
Ah.
Even when I go to the public court now, I'm scared because I'm not the greatest at like just hopping in and playing with random people. But I remember
in Florida, are you like recognizable? People know who you are. I think you're another kid.
I think in Jacksonville, where I like live, I'm pretty recognizable overall. Like in the junior space, at least.
Okay.
But it's just like people don't want to play with kids, and that makes sense. But I remember that feeling, and I just felt so bad. So every time I see like other kids at the tournaments, I'm like, I see like a little bit of them in me because like adults don't want to play with them. So that's why. Like, I'm here, like, I want to make them feel seen. Like, I want to play with them. Like, I want to be, like, the reason why they want to keep getting better because they had a little bit of motivation,
Do you think that sparked your desire to coach and build up the junior program wherever you travel?
Not in a way coaching. In a way, like, I coach. Like, here and there. Like, just, like
more like cleaning.
Yeah, like, I give people, like, tips. I'm like, hey, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll do my best to help you out. But I think it's more of like a social bonding thing. Like if you see a kid in there and you see adults and like the adults leave, the kid's going to be heartbroken. Like they're not going to want to play anymore. Pickleball's been so fun to me and it's made me feel so good about meeting so many people that I want to like spread that love and like that feeling to other kids around. So I just want all like the junior kids to like really love this thing as much as I do. And just like, whether it's pickleball, whether they quit it because like they don't want to play, I just want them to know that pickleball in this junior space is a very inclusive community and that anyone can play. Just like hit me up at any time. Like if you see me at the course, you ask me to play. Just not when I'm super busy. Like if I'm free, I'm always open to hit with other people.
That's nice, man. That's
Yeah.
nice, Rex. Okay, so we're going to take a break here. And when we get back, we're going to talk about growing the game. In this segment, we're going to talk about growing the game and also your future in pickleball.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're part of a new wave of young players leading the game. Like, obviously, you're so recognizable as like the PPA Junior #1. You're like a lightning rod for attention, right? So, do you feel you are redefining the sport? And like, what are you doing with that attention?
I think so. For me, like as like the #1 junior, I guess people could like see that as like there's a lot of pressure on me to win, and pressure like people say like, oh, he's not that good, he's not really #1. But I mean, I'm just like so happy to have been playing all these junior tournaments and meet all these people and kids, and that I think I see myself long term as like something like wide scale, like shaping the junior market, and like maybe if I like keep doing what I become successful, then I think I want to do with what I have with this knowledge and like this passion that maybe I have like own like junior academy or institution for like kids to get better at regardless at anything they want to do, you know?
And that coincidentally, that's kind of like my next question is like in the next, let's say 5 years or 10 years, ideally, what do you hope to achieve?
Okay. So let's just say by the end of the next couple of years, I want to solidify myself as like the #1 junior and build my brand across all over Asia and the U.S. And I think I want to have met the right people to work with for like brand deals and marketing and all that stuff. I think long term, I think I just want to be doing this full time and have maybe like some sort of like business or company
that
like,
revolves around pickleball?
Yeah, that revolves around pickleball. Like, it doesn't even have to be pickleball. Just like sports in general, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd say you're passionate about sports. Are you more passionate about sports, helping people, or making money?
Okay. Okay. I get a lot of questions like that actually. Right now, I'm not looking for money at all. Like, I'm here. Like, my dad's taught me, remember where I come from. Like, you don't need money now.
Yeah.
And everything, like, the best relationships you build are long-term relationships. So I think I see myself, like, long-term building a lot of connections with really good people and making the right contacts and doing the right things in businesses. But I guess I don't really have much to say, to be honest.
All right. I guess it's basically right now you're building slow, building for long term. You want to have that network that you can.
I figured it out.
Okay.
I think.
Let me ask again.
No. I'm just like.
Okay, he's adding on to it.
But I guess long term overall, in my vision, I think I'm here, obviously for the growth of pickleball in the sport. But I think for me, I'm just here to help build the junior kids, like the market. Again, like I said, like when I grow up, I want to have like an academy, like with my name around it, something like that one tennis academy. I forgot his name.
I think there's a Nadal tennis academy.
Yeah, like Nadal. It's like something like that. Like I want to build a legacy. Like I want kids to like remember me and think like this was like the junior like role model, like somebody to look up to. Like that's what I want.
The junior role model.
That's what I want to be.
Well said. So when you do eventually have your academy, what do you feel would be like the philosophy for kids in there? What do you impart?
So for me, it would obviously be values that I've learned, like the biggest lessons I've learned growing up and just playing sports competitively at a high level. So I think the biggest thing I would teach all the kids if I had my own academy and like teaching lessons is always listen to your parents and always focus on the next point. Like it sounds so easy, but I see everybody is like, okay, yeah, focus on the next one. And then they miss the next ball and then they get really mad and then they just lose the entire game. Like there's no way I missed that. Just forget about like the previous point, focus on the next one. Because the most important shot, the most important point is the next one. Not the point after that, not match point, not game point, not you're down 0-10. It's always the next point. So play every point out like it matters.
I think not that advice not only for pickleball but just in life, right?
In life, yeah, exactly.
I think Rex has like dropped a lot of knowledge on us today. Like he's wise beyond his years. He's like 15 going on 55. That kind of knowledge.
I try to be.
What's your biggest dream outside of pickleball that people will be surprised at?
My biggest dream. Okay, that's actually a really hard question because I love pickleball so much.
So you
Like, this is what I want to do forever. If I could just like not have a job, and just
get
like,
paid to play
just
pickleball.
get paid to play pickleball, like not even like pro. Like I just want to be successful enough to, like, I don't care about the money. I don't care about like all this. I just want to play and have fun and like be comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
That's all it is. Just having fun.
Awesome. We're gonna close up this segment, and the next one we're gonna do rapid quick fire
right.
questions. I think your reflexes are good, right?
You want to do it now?
Yeah, we'll
Let's
just
go
do
now.
it now.
Let's
Straight
get
away.
it.
Let's
Let's
go. Okay. Favorite pickleball shot?
Favorite pickleball shot? My backhand flick.
Okay. Your go-to pump-up song before a match?
I don't have a pump song. Just meditation and jazz music.
Okay. When you're like facing like a really tough moment in a match, is there like a mental trick that or something you tell yourself?
Okay, I'm gonna be a little. It's like the things that I'm like, shut up, Rex. It's like don't get on that. Focus on the next one. Just focus on the next one.
Okay. Most memorable tournament snack or meal?
Snack or meal?
Yeah, either
Oh my
before,
gosh.
during, or after.
Okay, I think it had to be in PPA Malaysia.
Are you gonna say durian?
No, it was not durian. I hate durian. I'm sorry, but like after the tournament, I was like so tired. We went to this place called Mama Express, and there
Mama
was
Express,
so
yeah.
many people there, and it was
Yeah.
insane. And the food was pretty good too. So that was very memorable for me.
Okay. Do you have like a cheat meal, like a reward meal after you won a tournament?
I cheat meal every day.
Okay, what's that?
Very unhealthy food, just for like
Just in general?
just unhealthy in general. Lots of sugar, lots of fried food.
If you had to name one thing,
If I had to name one
like
thing,
your comfort food, is it like chocolate cake? Is it fried chicken? Is
I
it pizza?
really like a good crispy pork.
Okay.
The crispy pork and rice.
Mm.
But I also, there's so many. I just eat anything that tastes good. Anything that tastes good.
I love food too. Maybe we'll go get some good food after this.
Well, let's go.
Dream location to play pickleball anywhere in the world?
Antarctica.
Antarctica, yeah.
Or
With like ice skates
Or
on?
space.
Space?
Play pickleball in space.
We could ring up ring up Elon. You know, we can arrange something on Mars.
Elon, who don't care about the rocket ship, put a pickleball court on there.
Let's do it. One word that best describes you off court.
Off court, I think just energetic. I'm very energetic. You see me now, I'm talking loud. I scream a lot on the court, especially because I'm an energetic guy.
Okay. One hidden talent.
One hidden talent. I'm sorry. I don't. Oh my God. I this is supposed to be rapid fire. I don't know. I
can ask you another one.
I can do this.
Whoa. Interesting.
I'm sorry. I can't think of anything.
You know what? It doesn't get better than that. We're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for your knowledge, your insight, and everything you're doing for growing the sport amongst you and in Asia.
Thank you for
Rex.
having me. Thank you. Everyone, go follow this podcast.
Yeah. Follow Buddy Plays.
Follow
Buddy
Buddy Plays, and follow me on Instagram too.
And Pickle361. Yeah. See you.